From the moment we wake up to the time we close our eyes, gravity shapes our every move. It keeps our feet firmly planted on the ground. It dictates how we walk, run, and jump. Gravity, in essence, defines our physical reality on Earth. But what if this fundamental force were to vanish? Imagine a world where we could float effortlessly, where objects no longer fell to the ground. While the idea might seem liberating at first, the reality of a gravity-free existence would be far more complex. The absence of gravity would fundamentally alter our relationship with the world around us. Our bodies, adapted for life under Earth's gravitational pull, would face a myriad of challenges. Our movements, our health, even our technology would have to adapt to this new, weightless reality. In a world without gravity, the simplest of tasks would become extraordinary feats. Walking, for instance, would be impossible. Without gravity to anchor us, each step would send us drifting off in a different direction. We would have to adapt, perhaps using handholds or specialized footwear to navigate our surroundings. Eating would be another curious affair. Food would no longer neatly descend into our stomachs. It might even float back up. We would need innovative solutions, such as food pouches or magnetic utensils to consume our meals. Sleeping, too, would pose unique challenges. Without gravity to pull us down onto a mattress, we would drift aimlessly in our sleep. Special sleeping pods, perhaps with restraints or gentle air currents, might be necessary to ensure a restful slumber. Perhaps the most significant impact of a gravity-free life would be on our health. Our bodies, accustomed to the constant pull of gravity, would undergo dramatic changes. Muscles, no longer needed to support our weight, would begin to atrophy. Bones, deprived of the stress of gravity, would weaken, becoming brittle and prone to fractures. The circulatory system, too, would face challenges. Without gravity to regulate blood flow, fluids would accumulate in the upper body, leading to puffiness in the face and potentially serious cardiovascular issues. Long-term exposure to weightlessness could also impair our immune system, leaving us vulnerable to infections. Scientists are still studying the long-term effects of zero gravity on the human body, but it's clear that we are finely tuned for life on Earth. Faced with these challenges, human ingenuity would undoubtedly rise to the occasion. We would invent new technologies to overcome the obstacles of a gravity-free existence. Advanced spacesuits could provide the necessary resistance to maintain muscle and bone mass. Artificial gravity environments, perhaps using centrifugal force, could simulate the conditions on Earth, mitigating the negative health effects. Our homes and cities would also need to be redesigned. Floating furniture, magnetic surfaces, and innovative propulsion systems would become commonplace. We might even develop new forms of transportation, such as personal jetpacks or levitating vehicles, to navigate this strange new world. In conclusion, while a world without gravity might seem like a fantastical notion, it serves as a compelling thought experiment, prompting us to appreciate the profound influence of this invisible force. It compels us to consider the interconnectedness of our bodies, our technology, and the environment we inhabit. As we venture further into space, understanding the implications of a gravity-free existence becomes increasingly crucial, not just for the future of space exploration, but for the future of humanity itself.